7:07 here on this Wednesday morning. 14 political parties are pulling out all the stops to win the hearts of voters as the by-elections are being held today in the Nquthu Municipality. KwaZulu-Natal, now that's northern KwaZulu-Natal, 17 wards are being contested following the dissolution of the local council by the MEC for Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs after last year's municipal elections. So to find out more about why these by-elections are so important, we cross over live to our reporter Ayanda Mhlongo. Ayanda, good morning to you. What is the significance of these by-elections?
Well, a very good morning to you, Leanne, and what excitement here as the people of Nquthu. Let me firstly say I've been longly anticipating this by-election. It has really been a long-awaited by-election, as you said, from the time that the Department of Cooperative Governance announced that it was then had taken the decision to dissolve the council due to political infighting and the failure of the political parties that had been elected after the 2016 local government election. Their failure to be able to come together and sit down and elect office bearers and constitute a council. But today, since the early hours of this morning, we've seen political parties. They are starting to set up outside the voting stations, 116 voting stations across the 17 wards, and at 7 o'clock we were outside just one of the voting stations here, which opened exactly at 7 o'clock this morning, as the IEC had said. But to just talk more about the council and why it was dissolved and that decision by the MEC for Cooperative Governance, I'm joined by the spokesperson for the department, Mr. Lennox Mabaso. Mr. Mabaso, good morning to you. Thank you very much for your time. Let's just recap and go back a little bit to where we find ourselves today at a by-election in Nquthu. Of course, the department saying that after several sittings, at least 6, we understood, the political parties could not reach an agreement on which of the office bearers. Take us back. The MEC said that she was forced to take that decision because particularly it was impacting people's lives.
Well, thank you very much, Ayanda, and viewers at home. Indeed, it's a very exciting day for the people of Nquthu here. And indeed, as you are saying, the MEC for Cooperative and KwaZulu-Natal, MEC Nquthu Municipality, is very optimistic that this by-election taking place today will bring an end to what has been a very sad episode that has been unfolding in this municipality. As you'll recall, she has tried on 7 other occasions to constitute this council following the 2016 local government elections, but because of the political infighting, it all started when the councillors of the EFF were infighting and had an internal squabble, because you know there was only one councillor that you needed in order to tilt the scales in favor of one majority party or the other. But when the infighting took place within the EFF, that all turned the whole council into chaos. So the MEC is very optimistic that today's election is going to ensure that we usher in a new era and a new future for this municipality. And today is all in the hands of the voters, because the concern of the department is that we have a lot of backlog in terms of service delivery in this area, and we must make sure that we get a government that will work for the people and deliver for the people. So the provincial government has been in charge and has done a lot of work and has actually set a good precedent and a good template that the councillors that are going to be elected after today's elections will have to emulate in terms of delivering water services, electricity, sanitation and houses.
All right, Mr. Mabaso, thank you very much for your time. The spokesperson for the Department of Cooperative Governance, Lennox Mabaso, of course, just taking us through why we are here today and what led to the department deciding to dissolve the council. Of course, we'll be on the ground covering this election today. We're going to leave it here for now here in Nquthu. We're going to take a short ad break. Do stay with us.